everybody, it's Melanie coming to you from the Outer Banks, North Carolina, and this is my channel, Naked Lady Mandalas. I started mandalas about 2 years ago and haven't been able to stop since. Just completed a project of 300 mandalas in 30 days. Finishing and wrapping up that project, I decided to do a 30-day challenge involving promoting myself and promoting this business and promoting my lifestyle and just helping people and doing a 30-day service to others, where I'm going to be making YouTube videos on this channel as well as my other channel, The Holistic Nurse 34. I'm still a registered nurse in North Carolina. So it is my pleasure to provide 30 days of spiritual growth, change, and transformation to help you guys on this journey of ascension, on this journey of moving forward in our lives. And I'm called the Naked Lady because I bear my naked soul. I also don't like to wear clothes very much, and I prefer to live in a bikini, but hence why I'm here like this today. I am choosing today to do a collective Ascension energy update for all of you that are watching, all of you that may watch in the future. These videos are time-stamped just as when I create the video and the Ascension energies. However, if this video is popping up for you at a later date, it just means that you are meant to see that, and the information that is within this video is being shown to you by your higher self to help push you on your journey into whatever direction you need to be moving. So, yeah, I draw mandalas, I paint mandalas, I do wall art, and I also do spiritual healing and growth. And I've been toying around with the idea of separating Naked Lady mandalas from Naked Lady spiritual growth or something, but I truly think that it's all meant to be incorporated into one, because without the mandala journey I wouldn't have had the spiritual journey that came along with it. So with that said, I'm going to be making a new project and working on this shortly once I finish my wall mural, which is also coming. But I'm going to be making crystal trays and kind of like a crystal altar, where I'm going to be drawing mandalas within this and or using the little discs and arranging them. This is one of my mandalas that I've been creating, one of the 300, using epoxy, something along those lines, as a healing crystal tray, and filled with amazing mandala, sacred geometry energy. And I know I'm a healer, I know I'm a communicator, and I am capable of changing the energy and changing the frequency and using my hands to help heal. I also found this beautiful butterfly not too long ago, and I found one just like it last year without a body, and the message I received from my higher self was, even though the body is gone, the wings of the spirit still fly, or the wings of the soul still fly. And this year we found this dying butterfly, and I brought it home to try and like nurse it back to health if it was stunned or something, and he passed on, or she passed on. And so I don't know, like it just felt like a gift. So I dried and kept it, and it's really sacred to me. So then I've got my healing crystals on here, and yeah, so my feathers, my purple shells. We find these purple shells and I bring them home when I feel guided to. But anyways, this will be part of the reading, and I'm going to bless and cleanse the cards on screen. So we'll start with the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. It's an oracle deck, and I'd like to get tarot cards and get all of that stuff because I've been watching a lot and really enjoying the process, but we'll get there. Divine benevolent beings of the highest realms of unconditional love and light, please bless and cleanse these cards. Please cut any cords or ties to any negative energies or entities that may have attached themselves to these cards now or any past lifetime. Saying that in my head. Alright, so I'm backing up so they're on my yoga mat. Well, that one wants to come out, as well as this one and this one. I love the universe. They just give us the messages right away. Any more messages for the collective? We got 3. These are all major arcanas, by the way. There's one that's not. So, I take the fly out method. I'm not reading any cards in reverse today. And, so right now, the first card to come out is the card of light. The camera's on this side. This is a woman reaching up to the light and being immersed in the light, and the light's coming up from behind her, and there's stars and orbs in front of her, and she's reaching. And so this is really what the collective consciousness is doing at this time. You're either choosing to remain in the darkness, choosing to remain in the current patterns, or you're choosing to reach for the light, and you're choosing to get out of where you're at and move forward on this ascension process. It is your choice to move into the light. It is no one else's choice or decision for you. That is something I have learned. Reaching to the light is going to bring us to the place of material prosperity and strength. No, material and spiritual prosperity. So reaching to the light, moving towards the light, moving towards those higher vibrational frequencies and changing our life and transforming ourselves is going to help push us forward into the material and spiritual expansion and abundance that is going to be flowing to us as a collective. We have a right to be rich in life, in love, in friendship, in community, in material abundance. We have that right to be here and to experience material and spiritual prosperity. Know that you have a right to experience it, and it will come to you. Continue to move forward towards the light. The next card to come out with that group was patience. This has been the lesson all this time. Patience has not, I think, almost always comes out for every single reading. We always want things now. We want things to happen now. Excuse me. Bless me. Patience. We want things to happen now. The process takes work. We have to plant the seeds to move us forward on this journey. And it doesn't happen overnight. It definitely takes time, and it takes awareness, and it takes the knowledge to know that the seeds that you're planting now will blossom and grow into this future flower of your life. So have that patience. Triumph is the next card. This is the Chariot. You are triumphant. We are triumphant on this journey. If you have been drawn to this video, there is reason, there is purpose for it. We are triumphant, and we were moving forward with these positive 5D earth energies. And I know it's hard living where you're living and experiencing what you're experiencing and the people around you. However, grasp onto the fact that you're no longer living in that place. You're living in a higher place of being, and you're moving forward. So be triumphant in that and know that for yourself, and it will continue to happen and continue to unfold. Intuition was the next card to come out, and this woman is like really going inward. She's closing her eyes. She's got the Wheel of Fortune behind her. She has the door of light behind her that's getting ready to open at any moment. Know that you need to follow your intuition. You need to feel your higher being and your higher self and connect to that in order to keep moving forward in the way that you're supposed to be moving forward. You're not going to learn the lessons of your life by listening to the exterior three-dimensional reality. You will learn from listening to teachers like me, which I'm coming into that role, so I'm becoming confident in it, but like me, or the people that I listened to when I first started on this journey, Infinite Waters, Victor Odo, Amanda Ellis, Kalina Malnar, all of these people pushed me on my journey. All of these people brought me to where I am today. I listened to them religiously, and I absorbed what made sense, and I let go of what didn't. And it has brought me to a really beautiful place. Let go of the third dimensional reality. The news, the doctors, the programming, the TV, the social media. Release all that shit. It don't matter. And move forward. Listening to your intuition, and you do need to release those things, those exterior, yucky, third-dimensional programming things, in order to really hear and fine-tune your intuition. And I still struggle, but I've now learned to advocate for myself when I'm not feeling a situation and I want to get the hell out. I acknowledge that, and I accept that, and I rejoice in the fact that I can hear myself and listen and avoid certain circumstances that are not going to be good for my higher self or my higher being. Last but not least, Destiny. I love this card because this woman has, she's in a mandala. She kind of looks like me. And it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the 10 card. It's completion. It's like Yay, you're reaching and completing your destiny. So all of these cards are really positive and are going to help us recognize that we are on the right path and that we are moving forward towards our destiny. And, we just need to have patience in getting there and experiencing the journey. Listen to yourself, have the patience. The material spiritual prosperity is already here, it's coming, and the abundance is here and it's coming, and the abundance might not show up in the way that you're expecting it to, as in monetary abundance. I got 2.5 cases of tomatoes over this last week during a hurricane, and I recognized during the second box of tomatoes that this was abundance for me. Here's free food for a long ass time. Put it to use, make it something even better. I made tomato soup, and I made tomato sauce, and I made sandwiches, and now I am abundant in tomatoes for a long ass time. So recognize that your abundance may not come in the ways that you are expecting it to. So the next deck I'm going to use is the Messenger Oracle by Raven Phelan, or Phelan, or I don't know. But I picked up this deck because it also showed me a mandala. I think the world speaks to me through mandalas. God, have let me the highest realms of digital love and light. Please bless and cleanse these cards. Please cut any cords or ties to any negative energies or entities that may have attached themselves to these cards now or in past lifetime. Nose is always running. Born to create. How awesome. So it's the dragon energy is the fire energy. We all are here to create something in our worlds, in our lives. If you're here, you're a light worker, you're an empath, you're a mystic, you're a psychic, you're somebody here creating really cool energies and manifesting in this current lifetime. Embrace it. Live it, love it, excuse the truck. I'm manifesting in my journal today a place without man-made noise around me so I can create with freedom. You were born to create. Embrace that shit, people. It's awesome. It's not shit, but I swear. I'm sorry. We got 2 cards. We got Seek Your Answers Within, which is exactly what we talked about. I love this bear, and he's holding his golden heart with his third eye in his hands. And he knows that the answers to what he is searching for do not lie within anyone else but himself and his higher being and his source. And so yeah, everything else doesn't matter. Your heart is what matters. Listen to your heart. Heed your intuition. And then wash away your burdens. Any type of water is helpful at this time. We are highly electric beings, and water is what? A conductor! Yes! This was from 7th grade science, people. When you are holding on to excessive negative energy frequencies, make sure to wash away your burdens. Get into nature, get into water, submerge your feet into water, natural water, a stream, a brook, a creek, probably not the ditch during flooding because it usually contains septic material since the septic fields are usually flooding too, but the ocean. Pick a water source, submerge your feet in it. If you cannot get to natural water, please take a shower, take a bath, take a salt bath. Bless that water, bless that bath, and wash away your burdens. Do we have anything else that this deck would like to speak of? Seek the lesson. Awesome. So this is the bottom of the deck energies, and Seek the Lesson talks about when you're going through transformation triggers and wounding and trauma and pain and awful circumstances, seek the lesson and it will heal you. When you ask, what is the lesson in this? What is the purpose in this? It will heal you. I promise it. It's worked every time. All right, so what was the bottom of the deck for the Psychic Tarot? Ha! The waiting game. So here's the waiting game. And I love that this also corresponds with trees and seed planting. It takes time. Be patient. I love messages of spirit, and it's so funny how vibrant and powerful I feel right now, and I've pushed off reading cards for a long ass time. I keep, every time I say it's my favorite thing, but and then I forget. So 30-day challenge, here we go. Get excited, guys. All right. That prayer that I speak, I also cleanse myself with. So, divine benevolent beings, the highest realms of unconditional love and light, please bless and cleanse this body, mind, spirit, and soul. Please cut any cords or ties to any negative energies or entities that may have attached themselves to me now or in the past lifetime. And I can post that to my Instagram page today. I'm talking about mangoes on the Holistic Nurse page today, and so today I'll talk about energy clearing on the Instagram page. And then you can check out the story for any mandala projects that I'm currently working on. So, what does the collective need to know? Oh, how funny. How funny. I was thinking about this card. I'm stuck on a hair. So the first card that came out is Divine Perfection. And there's like an angel within the mandala. There's so much sacred geometry in these cards, and I love it. And they're activating, and they're awesome. So, Archangel Melchizedek and selenite, which is a cleansing crystal, and you can put the selenite crystal shards on your doorway to help cleanse the energy of people that enter. You can sleep with selenite crystals on your bed. You can put them all sorts of places. Don't get them wet. That's one thing. But they are super helpful in cleansing energy and cleansing yourself and your soul and your home and all of that badness, all that goodness. So divine perfection, this speaks of everything is happening with divine purpose, divine plan, and divine perfection, and divine timing. I can't even talk. Everything will happen when it's meant to happen, how it's meant to happen, and you may not understand how it's meant to happen at the time that it's happening. I had no idea last year, 1 year ago today, that this is how my life would turn out. At a point, I think in January, I finally just let go and was like, whatever happens, happens. It's meant to happen. I then became homeless. I then lived a really crazy and hectic life for several months, but I allowed it and I let it go, and I knew that it was going to get better, and I just kept moving forward, and everything happened the way it was meant to, in divine perfection, divine timing, and divine order. And then the other card that came out is the card. This was the reason I bought this deck. How interesting. That's why I was thinking about it earlier. Ascended Master Yogananda and Road Knight. And this is the card of Empowered Service. This was the symbol on my wrist when I went and was like, oh, I think I need to buy a tarot deck. But I'm only going to buy one that has mandalas on it. Next box that I saw was the Crystal Mandala Oracle. What are the chances? Well, I'm only going to buy the deck if I can look at it, touch it, and feel it, and put it in my hands. So, I'm like, oh, there's no tester deck. But wait, all the way in the back was the tester deck. All right, well, whatever card I pull out, if it doesn't speak to me, then I'm not going to get it. Boom. That was the one that spoke to me. And it talks about how you have purpose to serve here, which is something that we've been talking about in this video, and I really touched on in the last video. You have purpose here. You are a light worker. You are going to change frequencies and bring the frequencies up around you with it. Well, first within yourself, you're going to change your frequencies within yourself, but then you're going to help evolve the frequencies and change the frequencies around you. You have purpose and empowered service to do this. You are a light worker. If you are watching this video, whether you want to be or not, you are one. So get excited. Do it with a smile as best you can. This shit gets hard. You cry a lot. I'm not joking. But yes, this is the card of Empowered Service. So step into who you are, step into your purpose, step into your being. There is a young blue jay that just flew in to speak to us. I've been watching him. I've got a little bird feeder in the tree over there, and I feed the squirrels and the birds on my railing, and they just really come and speak to me at the perfect time. So there he is. Yeah, this is the Om symbol as well. And I'll touch more on that on another video. So this was a really cool card reading. So the message is here. Keep reaching to the light. Keep moving forward. You will get to your material and spiritual prosperity. It's coming. It's already here. If you gotta be looking and finding your gratitude. There is so much abundance here, in the now, in the present moment. No matter where you are, if you're watching this video, you have abundance. Ta-da! If you're breathing the air, you have abundance. You have an abundance of oxygen. If you are looking at the sun, you have an abundance of solar energy. Like, It gets to be that simple, because sometimes it's so complicated in your life and it's so painful in your life. You gotta make it that simple. So I'm quickly running out of time and memory on my phone, I guess. But the 30-day gratitude challenge is going to help you seek and find more abundance. So when you wake up in the morning, if you take medication, this was something I said in the Holistic Nurse video, if you always take medication in the morning, you always take medication at night. Hopefully we'll get you off those things. If you take that medication in the morning, have a journal right there. Be grateful for 3 things upon waking. Put it next to your bed, put it on your nightstand, put it under your pillow. I am grateful for breath in my body, living on this planet in this moment in time, and seeing the sunshine through my window. If those are the 3 things you have to be grateful for, find the gratitude. Start now. Go to bed. 3 things you're grateful for at nighttime. I am grateful that I was able to experience and live this day with my family. I am grateful that I was able to breathe the breath that I had today and saw the sunshine, or watched it rain and watched the earth cleanse and purify herself. If it's raining and it's dreary, that's what she's doing. Find the gratitude in it. Feeds and waters plants. Yay! But get down to the basics, get down to the simplicity of it. I will guarantee that you will start to write more. The more journaling you do, the more creative writing you do, the better your manifestations are going to be, the abundance is going to be. The things that I wrote in my journal, I have manifested in a year. The things that I asked for last year, I have manifested in 1 year's time and didn't even know it was happening. That's the coolness about the universe. Like, you don't even realize it's happening until it's here. So yeah, let's all co-create together. Let's have an awesome, amazing journey together. If you have video topics that you would like me to do, if you have certain reading topics you would like me to do, if you would like a private reading, hit me up with my email, nakedladymandalas@gmail.com. Check me out on Instagram. I post a lot there. I post on my story. I don't really look at people's stories. If you follow me, I don't really follow you back because I don't have time for that stuff. But I will share my journey, my life, my stories with you in hopes to help propel you forward on your journey, on your ascension process, so that you may help others. I can't tell you the number of people I have helped by just living my life and just being me, so let me help you do that as well. Ha! This is my silly, goofy self, and someone from high school has become a very dear friend. Actually, not even high school, from like elementary school. And she describes me as the person that got on the bus with just a really dark energy and a really angry face, and this was my life. This is who I was. It hurt so bad on the inside that everybody had to feel my pain on the outside, and life just sucked all the time. And now, through all of this transformational process, I've become a completely different being. And she's like, I never in a million years would have thought that Melanie Bortz that got on the school bus would ever smile like you smile and live your life. So thanks to Tamara for helping to reflect that back to me and help me realize how far on my journey that I have come, and now I'm here to help others. So wishing you all a fabulous, an amazing, fantastical unicorn day. Ta-da! And a lot of peace, love, and namaste. If you like the video, subscribe and hit the like button so more people can see it. I always forget to throw that in there. Alright, peace, love, namaste. The soul within me recognizes the soul within you, in case you were wondering what that meant. Alright, adios, people.